What is going on, guys? WWE 2K23. But this right here is 2K22. I'm going to switch back in a minute to WWE 2K23. I'm just making a point here. Now, I want to show you something. Not all changes to the body are a good thing for WWE 2K23. As you can see, this is WWE 2K22. Now, let's take a look at this here. As you can see, let me change my height of my guy. Okay, so when I select my guy's height, hold on. Okay, as you can see, I'm changing my guy's height. I can go all the way up to 7'4". Okay, that's pretty big. Look at that. Look how large that dude is. 2K23, you can only go up to 7 feet. Okay, you can only go up to 7 feet. They took 4 inches off your guy's max. I really wish they would not have done that. I created a 7'4" giant. Now he has to go down to 7 feet if I'm gonna put him in 2K23. Okay, 5'5" is the minimum height. Okay, now with the newest one, you can go down to 5'4" now. So basically, they just made the total body structure shorter. That's what they did. You can make your guy an inch shorter, but you can't make them as tall. So 2K23, they've shortened the wrestlers. They might have a reason for that. I mean, it obviously it ain't by much. I mean, 7'4" and 7 feet to me is a big difference. I like my 7'4" guy, but anyway, this goes down an inch in 2K23. You can do 5'4" now rather than 5'5". But let me show you something else. Okay, let's go to the female wrestlers because there's a difference there as well. I'm gonna show you something, and I'm gonna switch to 2K23. You know, just to kind of give you a little bit more detail as to what I'm talking about. And I don't like this change. You know, I don't like the female change either. I'm show you what I mean. There's a good thing too, okay? There's a good thing with the female change, but there's also something that isn't good, just like the male. Okay, so when I go to the body type, okay, as you can see, I'm getting taller. Now my max is 6'7", okay? For a female, it's 6'7", and my minimum is 5'1". Now the female body has gotten taller, and the male body has gotten shorter, okay? Because in 2K23, your minimum is 5'4", but your max is 7 feet. So basically, the male and female have the same max and the same, the same max and the same minimum for 2K23. I'm gonna switch to 2K23 now. Okay, so now we're on WWE 2K23. Okay, so when I go to my body type here now, wait, let me. Okay, as you can see, 7 foot is my max, but my minimum is now 5'4". So they allow me to go an inch shorter, and your maximum is shorter. So the male has gotten shorter as the female has gotten taller for the maximum and minimum. Okay, remember it was 5'4" in WWE 2K22. Now it's 5 foot. It was 5'5" in 2K22. Now it's 5'4" as the minimum. But your max is no longer 7'4". I want my 7'4" back. You know, that's unfortunate. I don't really like that, but that's what they did. Now the other thing is, look at the weight. Now, if you remember in 2K22, you had a body type and a height. The weight came with those two formulas put together. So basically, when you have a body type, that comes with the weight, and then when you adjust the height, if you go up, the weight goes up. If you go down, the weight goes down. So you didn't do anything with the weight as far as manually. You couldn't really select the weight. Now you can. I do love this. This is a really good change because now you can be real stupid with it. You know, if I say this guy weighs 100 pounds, you know, that's kind of dumb, but at the same time, you still got that freedom. If that's for whatever reason you want to do stuff like that, you can do it, you know. But the good thing is they gave you an exact weight. What if I want to be a little bit heavier than 246, but it's saying I'm 246. What if I want my guy to be 256 with that body? Now you can do that now. Hopefully, as long as you have a reasonable. I kind of wish they had a suggested weight and you could just adjust it from there. Like last year, the only difference is last year you had no choice. You just had to take the weight that came with the height and the body. Okay, so now let's go to females, because you can now make 7-foot females. I've already said that, but we're just going to get into it. Let's take a look at the female body. You can now, there's something, this character has seems like the neck is really long or something. But anyway, as you can see now, you can go all the way up to 7 feet tall as a female. I don't know when the last time they let you do that. I'm sure they did. They used to a while ago in one of the older WWE games. I don't even know if it was 2K, but it was definitely, it might have been Ukes. I don't know. But anyway, 5'4". Now remember, 2K22, you can go all the way down to 5'1". I don't like this. I have some 5'1" creations. I want those 5'1" creations back, for this one. And now the 7-foot max is a very good thing, because remember, 6'7" was your max. That is a tremendous difference now. You can now be a whole, 5 inches taller, which is significant, which is a significantly big difference. That's really cool that you can do that, because I kind of wanted 7-foot females, like an enormously giant female. Like if you want to, you can create somebody like this, How much would she weigh? If a woman was 7 feet tall with that body structure, she could possibly be 600 pounds, maybe even more. I don't know. I may even create a character like this, and make her dominant, But anyway, yeah, those are some changes. Some of it's good, some of it's bad. The good is you can adjust the weight anything you want, do whatever you want with that. The bad thing is males cannot be 7'4" anymore. The good news is females can be taller than 6'7". They can get up to 7 feet tall, but the females cannot go down to 5'1" again. So you lose a little bit of your range as far as making your character short on females, but they made the difference up, because you see, you lost 3 inches on minimum, but you gained 5 inches on maximum, so they kind of made up the difference a little bit. But for the male, they didn't make up the difference, because they only give you the option to be 1 inch shorter than last year, but they took a whole 4 inches off your maximum, which I don't like that. That is disappointing for me. I want my 7'4", because I had some giants in WWE 2K22 that were just, those guys were just absolutely enormous. And I love being able to do that. I'm not saying these 7-foot guys are not going to be enormous. I haven't created a 7-footer yet. I'm going to. I just want to see what he looks like, see if he still looks like he could be a 7'4" giant. He probably won't. He'll look I don't like this change. But anyway, that's this video. So there is some changes to the height. And I like some of it and I don't like other parts for obvious